I am your instructor for music appreciation. I wanted to give you a quick overview of how I've got everything set up in Blackboard. Hopefully this will help to answer questions before you have them. So I'm just going to go through all these tabs here and just give you just a quick overview. So the first tab, this is where you'll find announcements. So I have my first announcement on here, and I'm just kind of explaining how I have color-coded assignments and some videos here. I'm actually updating these videos right now, so these will actually be different from what's there right now. Anytime there's a new announcement, it'll be right here. And I've got it set up where you will get an email as well whenever I put an announcement on there. Instructor bio, just a little bit about me. I'll let you read that. Getting started, just a few little general things about Blackboard and about being a student at ASUMH and also in my class. Then the syllabus. Just a couple things I wanted to talk about in the syllabus. I'm not going to read it all. Pretty much any question you have is probably in the syllabus. And if it's not, I will definitely answer for you, of course. No problem at all. And it will probably be in the next semester syllabus because I'm constantly revising this and trying to make it as thorough as I can. So you'll just find kind of general information about the course. A couple things I did want to mention is the textbook. You will need the textbook. It does not have to have CDs. I don't even think they make the ones with the CDs anymore. It does not have to have the Connect feature. If you just get a used version of this textbook, no problem. You can get off of Amazon. So anyway, you do need to get the textbook. There are different types of assignments that you're going to be doing. You're going to be having reading assignments, listening assignments, discussion questions, and projects. And I'm going to go through these a little more in detail in just a minute here. So you have the entire syllabus here, and you can also download the syllabus also and just print it out. For me, I think I would print it out just so I have it. I'll have to go on Blackboard every time. There is also, this is something I really wanted to make sure I address. You have to have completed some kind of assignment within the first 10 days of this course. If you don't, you will be automatically dropped from the course. So make sure that you don't put off doing your assignments, especially right at the beginning, because you will be automatically dropped, and then you'll have to re-enroll, and that'll be a pain. There is also a syllabus addendum that addresses some things that are specific to COVID-19. So you can look at that, also download that as well. Okay, the next thing I would like to focus on is the course calendar. This is actually very handy, and I would probably definitely print this out if it was me, especially if you're taking multiple classes. It's just basically all of your assignments at a glance. I've got everything separated into weeks, which is also how your assignments are separated into. So you can just look at this and make sure that you have everything done. Be a good kind of a check-off list type thing to do. So again, you can print that out, and I definitely would probably print that out as well. Okay, next, assignments. So the way I've got my assignments set up, they are by week. So basically every week you just open up the folder and it will tell you everything that you need to accomplish for that week. Pretty much almost all of the assignments are going to be due on the Sunday of that week. Oh, that's not what I want to do. So let me just kind of click on this first one here. This is week 1. So you're going to have several different kinds of assignments. The first kind of assignment is a listening assignment. And basically for this, you're just going to click on the videos and just listen to them. Just enjoy the music. There's nothing to turn in. This is just to kind of give you an idea of the type of music for that particular time period or for whatever we're studying. This one's just kind of a mixture of things for the first week. Then you have discussion boards. Now, I'm going to go into discussion boards a little bit more in just a minute here, but for the first one, it's just kind of your typical introduce yourself type thing. And then you will have reading assignments. Like I said, you will definitely need the textbook, and so you'll have a range of pages that you're responsible for that week. Sometimes I add some additional videos just to kind of help you to understand some of the concepts. So nothing to turn in, you're just simply reading. And then you're going to have projects as well. And I'm gonna make a separate video. You have basically three major projects. It's gonna be a live performance critique. You're gonna have a midterm project and then a final project. And I'm gonna make a separate video for that and go into that. And then quizzes are kind of like this darker blue. Those you just take the quiz, answer the questions. They are open book, and you just do them that way. Okay, discussion board. Now, something I want to address with the discussion board, because it's a common mistake. I'm going to skip down to one of these down here. So, okay, for example, this first discussion board question that is going to require you to post something it's going to be due February 14th. So what you're going to do is you are going to find a piece of music within certain parameters for some of these discussion board questions. Make sure that you are finding a piece of music just on YouTube that actually fits the parameters of what I'm asking for. If I'm asking for an instrumental piece, then obviously it's just an instrumental piece, no vocals at all. And if I'm asking for a vocal piece, make sure there's some vocals in it. And one thing I will say, for some of these, if you find a vocal piece, let's say you find an opera and you want to use something from the opera for your vocal piece, please do not post the entire opera, because those are about like 2.5, 3 hours long. Nobody's going to listen to 2.5 and 3 hours. Just find a particular aria from that opera if you'd like, and then just post the aria. Because you're asking to analyze, when you're analyzing these pieces in the discussion board, you're just analyzing one piece or one part of a piece. Don't post, an entire symphony or an entire opera. Just post one section of it. So that way, it's a little more manageable, because nobody's going to, like I said, no one's going to listen to a 3-hour opera. Make sure that you copy and paste the questions. I just find this goes a lot better for people to actually make sure that they answer all the questions, if they just copy and paste it, and then just put your answers in between. And then what I've got here, what I'm asking you to do for some of these is, for some of these discussion boards, you are finding a piece of music within a certain time period, just basically from YouTube. YouTube's probably the easiest thing. In this video right here, I explain how you actually post a video onto your discussion post. And I've just basically put this same video in all the discussion boards that need you to post a video, just so you don't have to go looking back for it, because it's not as simple as it used to be. It was very obvious how you post a video. Now it's not so obvious. So anyway, this video will show you how to post a video in a discussion board. Okay. Alrighty. Other resources. Other resources are just for fun. They're basically, they go along with whatever topic we're talking about that week. There's nothing to turn in. They are not required, but they're just kind of fun, just supplemental material. And then also, I wanted to kind of go back here and mention it for the discussion board. Throughout the course, I've got some discussion board questions that are or discussion boards that are just for fun. You just listen to it. It's not a grade. I've kind of tried to find interesting music that you probably wouldn't encounter normally, or like there's some big name stars that are big name in other parts of the world, but not to us, and you'll hear about a few of those within the course. So just listen to it, enjoy it, post a comment, say what you think about it, just to kind of interact a little bit more. All of the assignments are open, and I am totally okay with you working ahead for stuff. No problem whatsoever. I know for me personally, when I've taken online courses, if I know that I have something in my life coming up that's going to be pretty hectic later on in the semester, I really would try to work ahead early on so I could, kind of compensate for a time when I was going to be busy. I've got no problem with you working ahead and turning things in early. I actually enjoy that, because then I can get things graded earlier too. So that is a basic course overview. I'm going to be making another video about the projects, which you'll really need to watch. All right, hope you enjoyed the course.